Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today's video I'm going to be doing a get ready with me as I am getting ready to attend an event. It's the Beauty Unbound event at Nakheel Mall with Fenty, Benefit and MAC Cosmetics. I just started my eyeshadow look. I went ahead and primed my eyes with this NARS soft matte complete concealer in the shade Monday medium dark 3, and it gives me a nice canvas. Then I'm just gonna set it with a little bit of powder. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Easy Bake, okay, just with a fluffy brush, adding that. For eyeshadow, today I'm going to use this Art palette. I got mine from Muse Beauty. It's the cashmere. I love the shades in here. It's so pretty, especially for brown skin. Look how stunning these are. Put this brown shade in the palette. And I'm going to take it into my crease area. Just buff in little circular motion. It looks very subtle. Next, I'm going to pick up the light shade in the palette on a flat brush. Put it all over the inner part of my lid. Okay, and now we're going to go back to the palette, and I'm picking up this mauvey shade, and then I'm going to concentrate it on the outer edge. This is what the eyes look like so far. This look is more of a trust the process kind of look. And I'm going in with this darkest shade in the palette. It's a chocolate brown. And then I am creating like angle, concentrating the darker shade down here. So can you see I'm creating a V here? And now you can see that the look is coming together. So then you're going to blend everything into each other, making sure there's no harsh lines so that everything looks nice and seamless. And then you can go one last time into this light shade and you can brighten the inner corners. Okay, I'm going to use my Tom Ford. This is the eye defining pen. I love this liquid liner. It has a brush and it's one of my favorites. So I love this liner. And I'm going to go all the way because we're going to put lashes, creating a very thin line. Okay, now that I went ahead and did both the wing liners, the eye look is looking a lot better. I always say when I start off with eyes, it does look a little scary, but you have to trust the process, and especially like if you're using glitter or shimmers or anything of that sort, I like to start off with eyes. Now I'm just adding this mascara, which is from Color Correct. It's a really nice mascara. Okay, so for primer today, I'm using the Huda Beauty Easy Blur primer. I've been loving this primer lately. It's all I've been using. And this is a silicone free primer. I love how it blurs and smooths out my skin even before I go ahead and add foundation. Now we got your color correct, and for that I'm going to use the Huda Beauty color corrector in the shade Lychee. Just putting a little under my eyes, and then wherever I have some discoloration. Now I'm going to take a clean brush and just tap that in place and blend it lightly, especially if your concealer is looking ashy under your eyes or it's making your under eyes look hollow. Color correct first and then you'll see a huge difference. For foundation today, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation in the shade 10 Neutral. I'm gonna do one full pump, apply that everywhere. And this foundation adjusts to my skin tone. It looks a little light when I first put it on, but it slightly oxidizes and then it looks pop. And you want to just tap because you color corrected underneath. It blends in so nicely and I love the finish. It's also safe for acne prone skin. So if you have acne prone skin, I highly recommend this foundation. It will not break you out. And I think the one pump is enough for your entire face. That's all I'm going to add. And if I have any blemishes peeking through, I'm going to go in with a concealer and conceal them. For concealer, I'm going to first go in with this Huda Beauty concealer in the shade Praline, which I really love. And it's pretty close to my skin tone. And then I'm gonna highlight, just cover up any areas that I feel I have any kind of discoloration peeking through. And then we wanna clean up this corner here. And then I like to go in with this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade Medium Olive. It's a bit of a brightening shade. I like to also take that there, a little bit on the bridge of my nose and here, so it highlights just a little. I'm gonna leave that to set and dry in. That's another tip. You want to let your concealer sit and marinate on your face a little bit. This way it gives you more coverage. Then I'm going in with this contour stick to shade 202. This is their Sculpting Touch Creamy Stick Contour. And I'm just gonna contour there, my nose, and my jawline, just a little on my forehead. As you can see, it's a perfect cool tone contour for brown skin. So I'm going to start by blending the contour in first. So I'm using a brush and tapping motions, blending upwards, and then again, all tapping motions. Now we're going to go in and blend out the concealer. I like to use a brush. For that, it gives me most amount of coverage. Starting here, again, using tapping motions. Can you see like everything is coming together now? It's not looking so scary. Which is why when I do my makeup clients, I don't like to do it in front of a mirror because when the client sees the process, they kind of get scared. So I prefer if they don't see the process and then they just see the end result, especially if they're not like familiar with the makeup, you know. Can you see the tapping motion with this brush? And this brush is so nice and big. It just blends everything really well. And then lastly, under the eyes, so make sure we're going to clean up here by the wing liner. And I like to get really close under the eye. And I like to take it all the way here so it kind of gives you a lift. Can you see this side is like lifted now? Just cleaning up under that wing liner. And next we're going to do blush. For cream blush, I'm going in with this Color Correct Skin Dimension Sunset palette. And I really like the blush in here. So I'm going to pick up this shade, just like a pinky rosy shade, which I think is so pretty. And it blends so well. So I'm just going to blend and tap as I go with my finger. And you can see that I'm taking the blush quite high up here because I wanted to give it more of a lifted effect. To set my under eyes, I'm using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder in the shade Banana Bread. I like to press it in, make sure there's no creasing before going in with powder. Just press and press. And then I'm gonna use whatever powder's left on the powder puff to just press all over my T-zone because I get oily here. Amazing. Now we need to add some warmth back into the face. So I'm going to go in with a powder bronzer next. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this Hourglass Snake palette, which I absolutely love. and I'm picking up the bronzer from here, one of my favorite bronzers, and I am again tapping over that cream contour. Okay, and then for my nose as well. For blush, I'm going to use this Kylie Cosmetics Baddie on the Block. Ooh, that's so pretty. It's like a pinky peach, which looks really nice on brown skin. I'm now going to spray everything with this Benefit Professional setting spray, especially because we put a lot of powder. This is just going to fuse the powder with the rest of the makeup so that it looks more skin-like. Okay, and now I'm going to fill in my brows pretty quickly, and I'm going to do that off camera because it's the same routine I always do. I'm just using the Mario palette and the brown shades here to fill it in. And now I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty lashes in the style Giselle. I just applied some glue and I'm going to apply these. I love this style of lash. Look what a big difference the lash makes. So good. I'm gonna apply the other one quickly. Okay, now I like to take a brown liner. This is the Huda Beauty Very Brown Creamy Coal. Yeah, in the shade Very Brown. And I'm gonna go just outside my waterline. Don't know if you can see it. Look how nice that looks. Then I'm going to go back into the Viseart palette and I'm going to pick up this darkest brown on a flat brush. And I am going to blend it under my eye. Just here. Then we're going to finish off the eye look with just bottom lash mascara. So I'm using the same color correct mascara on my bottom lashes. And then the last step to finish off the face is highlighter. I'm going back into this Hourglass palette, picking up the highlighter from here. And I'm just putting it in like a C, a little bit under the brows and on the high point of my cheekbone. And then a little bit on my nose. And then I like to finish off with a little bit of my inner corners. For the lips, I'm going to line it with this Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner in the shade Malt. And then for lips, I'm just going to use this Fenty Is It Fussy Gloss Balm Stick. Oh my god, I love the shade so much. And I love that it gives it a gloss and it's hydrating, but it's not like glossy like a full-on gloss. And you guys, this is the final look. Oh my god, I love it so much. I really haven't done a full face beat like this in such a long time. This is the final look. Hope you guys enjoyed. I am gonna go and get ready now